What's up people, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to talk about taken.to. What is taken.to? Taken.to is basically a super simple way to build a beautiful and smart page. The result is in front of you. Now the best part, I know there are a lot of other tools as well which are similar to this, but the best part about this one is that it is fully customizable. That's A. Second thing, if done correctly, you can earn a lot of money through this particular tool. You can go ahead and add this link on your Instagram bio, or you can just use it for sharing maybe your resume with someone online. It's just going to add that touch to your resume if you go ahead and share one link and that has multiple links. So this is the finished product, and as you can see, I have added multiple links on my page. Well, we will come back to this page later on. The first thing we need to go ahead and do is start with this, and it comes with some cool features. So stick around with this video. It might be a bit lengthy, but I'm going to share and I'm going to explain everything in detail. Let's get started. Alright, so here we are on the sign up page. The first thing that you need to do is claim your username. For demonstration purposes, I'm just going to add testing week 003 because I already used the first two accounts to understand what exactly is the tool. So claim the username, and that's your dashboard or your backend, you can call it. And this is where the magic happens. So this is basically your name card, and in order to go ahead and edit that card, this is something which will be by default added. You can click on that particular card. It's, as I said at the start of the video, everything is customizable, and that's a lovely feature about this tool. So you can write from your name. I'm gonna say testing 123. You can add your picture. Again, I'm gonna add my dummy picture for the sake of it. Alright, you can change the color of the font. White, go with yellow. Change the font name. So for this purpose, I'm going to use Impact. No, it's looking very dull. Maybe this. And just go back. You don't have a save button. You just go back for that particular purpose. The next thing we have over here is a text card. In order to add the text card, you need to drag it in the section in the box given, and you can go ahead and write whatever you want to write. For instance, whatever the description about you, I'm just going to write it whatever. Hey, what's up? Now the coolest part about this, you can see down here, we support the following markdown syntax. That is bold. You can make the text bold, italic, or italic. You can use, basically there are two options the way you can make the text italic. You can make it bold and italic. You can add a strike mark on your text, or you can also add your link text, provided your link should be a valid URL. Alright, so I'm gonna do all of that and show it to you quickly. The first one is bold. In order to make the word, let's keep this particular word over here. Let's say taken.to, or how to use taken.to 2021. Alright, and I'm gonna make this particular text as bold. Let's say I want to make taken.to as bold, so I'm gonna select that text. Oh, sorry, we don't have to select. I'm so sorry, my bad. We will add 2 star marks here and 2 star marks here. And you can see that taken.to is bold now. Let's say we'll copy this line and again just paste the same way below. Instead of this bold mark, I'm going to click on this part. So I want to make this italic. I'm going to just add it one single star as it says in the text, and over here as well a single star, and it has become italic. Now in order to make this italic and bold, that is the third option we have, you will need to go ahead and add 3 stars in front of this word, and it's gonna be italic and bold. Alright, and the next one is strike. So in order for adding strike, I don't know what is the symbol called, but this is a symbol which is like on the left hand side of the number key 1. Alright, it's called tilde, and I just remembered that it's called tilde or tilde, something like that it's pronounced. And the last part we have is adding the link text basically. So I'm gonna add my blog here, www. And when you want to add the link, all you need to go ahead and do is add them in brackets. Make sure that you add square brackets. Oops. And I'm gonna go back again. So this has been added. The next thing we have is a blank customizable link. So the way I have added it over here, the links. So this is how you add it. You need to drag the link over here. Click on the link button. You can add the title. I'm just going to add test URL www.com. It also allows you to go ahead and add an image. I am again going to add a test image and show you how it looks. So this is a PNG that I downloaded. And if you have a Stripe account, it is going to allow you to go ahead and monetize your link. Basically, you can sell something. That PDF which I showed you, I'm again going to show you for the sake of it. This PDF which I have added over here, I mean it's basically a link. You can go ahead and add your coffee link, basically the way people can go ahead and buy you a coffee or get your coffee or donate you the money. You can add that particular link. Or in case if you have a Stripe link, if you have a Stripe account, Stripe is another payment gateway which is widely used by a lot of creators. So if you have a Stripe account, you can go ahead and add your Stripe link. I don't have the Stripe link right now. I have a Stripe account, but I'm not going to add that particular link. Do let me know in the comment section if you want that particular video as well, and I'll show that integration in the coming video. Alright, moving on, we have the design option over here. So you need to click this design button which is besides whatever the edit link option, and you will be able to customize it on however you want the color to change and so on and so forth. You can change the background color. Maybe this one. Okay. And you can change the text color. So I'm gonna keep this as this color only. So now when you go on that particular whatever button, it changes the background color and hover on the hover. You can also again go ahead and change the font, and you can add an animation. So this is the feature, like you can add a bounce animation, which is quite cool. You can curve the corners the way you want. I don't want it. You can change the border size of the particular thing and so on and so forth. Again, go back in order to save it. In order to go ahead and duplicate that link, all you need to do is click on that link and you will get an option for duplicating. So it's going to add another link over here which has the similar components that you just now added in terms of the content and in terms of the design. What I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this thing. Yeah. And let's say you want to add your resume link. So you can go ahead and add that link button again over here. You can save my resume. Add the link for the Canva profile. Now, if you don't know, Canva allows you to go ahead and host your resumes on their platform, and you can create a link through that, and you can add that link over here. So whenever people click on that link, people are going to land up on your Canva resume directly. The spelling of resume. Anyway, again, add that link, and the next thing is again the image. So I would not suggest you to go ahead and add the image over here, because the image is, firstly, it's really small. It's 40 by 40 pixels that you're getting, and it's hardly making any difference. I've just shown this for adding the demonstration purposes. It's really small, so it's not making a difference, and I would not recommend adding a particular image over there. And again, the same thing goes over here. If you have a Stripe account, you can go ahead and monetize it with that particular thing. I'm gonna go back. The next feature which we have is you can add an image card, which again I would not recommend, because it's just 80 by 80 pixels by default. But it doesn't allow you to, redirect the particular image to something. Let's say, for example, I'm going to change this dimensions. Okay, 1200 by 1000. Upload. I don't know if any of the things that fit here. Oh, it's too much. 1000 ka bahut zyada ho gaya. That's fine. So it will give you an option to upload an image, but it doesn't allow you to add a link on that image. So I found that feature a bit lacking over there, but again, it's a free feature, so you can definitely go ahead and add a banner or upcoming videos or whatever, the tutorials or anything you want to go ahead and add in terms of the image part. Now the next feature that we have over here, which is a pro feature, but it gives you an addition, like basically it's going to allow you to see how it works. So I'm going to add this here, and it gives you an option for your image background. Again, the customization, as I said, you can customize the design, and whatever the emails that are entered on this particular thing, as you see, all emails entered are automatically saved to your taken.to account and are accessible in the dashboard. The dashboard is something which we'll be accessing at the end of the video, because we claimed the URL, the username first. So that's something which you'll have to wait for. Anyway, moving further, so this is something which is a pro feature. If you want to go ahead with the pro feature, you can go ahead. If you don't, I think the free one is also quite good enough. In case if you want to go ahead with the pro feature, my affiliate link is in the video description below. You can go ahead and sign up through that. Moving on, we have the video card, which is again a pro feature. Video card is basically going to allow you to add, or you can say upload, a video on your page. The next feature we have is social links. So the way I showed it over here, it's going to allow you to add these kind of social icons on your page. Coming to that particular feature, so the moment you add that tab or that feature on your page, it's going to give you this option where you can change the links. I'm not going to change the links. It's just for the demonstration process. I just added by default it's going to come like facebook.com. Now make sure that you have a username on Facebook and you add your username. For instance, if you have a unique URL of Facebook, that is, let's say, that geek with a beard, you add that username as the profile. The same goes with Twitter. The same goes, not with WhatsApp. WhatsApp definitely will have to add a number, and Instagram is the same. And make sure the other social networks are basically added. Another part is the coolest feature is, again, Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube link, Google Podcast links. Then there is Apple Podcast links. One second. Where did it go? Oops. There are play on Apple Podcasts. There is follow me on Twitter and Pinterest, and there was one more. Yeah, TikTok. But TikTok is not available in India, so you can go ahead and add all of these particular buttons on your profile or your page. You just need to go ahead and drag and drop them. In case you're thinking about the alignment part, how do you go ahead and align these particular things? So you can just drag and drop them, clicking on this dots on the right corner. Apart from that, is there something I wanted to share? Alright, yes, there is something called as page settings. So page settings is basically going to act like kind of an SEO for your page. You can go ahead and change the title of your page. I'm going to say testing week. You can add a fav icon. Fav icon is the icon that you're able to see over here, this blue thing. For taken.to, there is no fav icon that they have added because it's a customizable website, so it's very much understood. But the fav icon is this particular icon which appears over here, so you can go ahead and upload that. Then we have something called as edit the background. Now you can go ahead and add an image. You can choose a color or choose a pattern. I'm just going to go ahead and simply add a color here. I like black. Black is good. And go back. The background color has been changed. Now coming down, yeah, we have the width of the container, but I don't think so you need to change that particular thing, but you can change the width of the container, the broad or whatever you want to call it. Then you have themes. In case if you don't want, you're just done with that, you don't want to upload an image or pattern or a simple color, there is a dual tone, dual color feature or themes that you're going to get over here. And there are some 5 or 6 of them. You can go ahead and try them out. Apart from that, apart from this, you're not going to get anything in the free feature. Talking about the pro plan, now the pro plan actually starts at $6, which is, I think, pretty cheap for starting actually with something like this. But yeah, and what the pro plan actually offers is removing the branding, no payment fees, see analytics. It's going to allow you to go ahead and check out your analytics, who's visiting your page, how many links have been clicked, and so on and so forth. Use the pro cards. The pro card is something which basically they are going to add up after you take the upgrading plan. And you can go ahead and use integrations and you can download the code. So basically use integrations and download the code. 1 second. Yeah, so basically the integration and the code means this integration. So you can add Facebook pixel code, you can add Google Analytics, you can add your MailChimp analytics over here, so you can track the emails and so on and so forth. And there is download the code. So basically you can go ahead and integrate this site on some other site. So that's the code. And apart from that, if you have any other questions, you can always go ahead and watch the tutorial here. Well, that's about it from my end. I think I've covered pretty much everything about taken.to. Now the only thing that is left is publishing the page. So in order to go ahead and publish the page, you just have to click the save button over here. And you can check the preview first. So this is exactly how I added. I've not changed the color, the name. Alright, so I made some corrections. I went and I changed the color of that particular text. In order, if you want to know, basically just go ahead and click on that text. You click on the design, there's a text color and there's a select font, and you can change the size as well the way you want it. So that's how I did it. And now the next thing that is left is basically going live. So go ahead and click this save the page option. Once you click on the save button, it's going to give you the option for publishing. Just go ahead and click on the publish button. Now the first thing we did was basically taking the username. Now we have given this particular username which is already logged and it is claimed by our name. Now you can go ahead and add your email ID and password and just click on the continue button and your account would be ready. Once your account is ready, I'm not going to go ahead and sign up with this particular account because I have my picture over here and I don't want to share this particular details of fake accounts. I'm going to go ahead and show how the dashboard looks for your own account through my real account. Alright, so I've logged into my original account and this is how the dashboard is going to look over here. Currently I have 58 page views on my profile, on my page. Then there is 0k earnings, of course, there is whatever. And link analytics and revenue is something which is a coming soon feature. And I think that's about it. I have removed the links and everything for security reasons. So this was my video about taken.to. Let me know in the comment section how did you like the video. If you like the video, guys, please hit the like button. And if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to the channel. I'll be back with another tool or another hack for you guys. Till then, keep watching the channel and keep geeking. Thank you.